Alright, so for this set of questions, there's only three, and we're going to be talking about the totems in Inception. And they, obviously they get brought up a lot because, each person has their own totem. So for the first question, Professor Hawkins touched on Dom's totem being his wedding ring, possibly, but not for sure. There's also been thoughts of it being Mal's top. So my question is, what do you think Dom's totem is, and why do you think that? Try and back it up with some information. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say because there's not a really for sure answer. It's kind of more just brainstorming, and it'd just be interesting to hear what you guys come up with. My second question, it's kind of simple. What would your totem be? For myself, I don't really have like a ring or like a watch that I wear every day. But something that I do have on myself every day, like everyone else in the world, is my phone. Or I have my keys literally on me all the time. So I would probably have it be one of those two things, just because those two things are pretty significant in my life. That set of keys is important in my life, and the phone is important in my life. So I'm just curious to hear what you guys have to say. What your totem would be. It's a pretty simple question, but it's also interesting at the same time. For my last question, it's more of a critical thinking. What do you think about the scene where the spinning tops keep spinning and doesn't fall? Obviously, that has to do with Dom. So, do you think Dom is still dreaming, or how did you interpret it? I know Professor Hawkins had brought this up about her in her lecture video. But I wanted to go in more depth with it and see what you guys had to say. And can you relate it to a dream that you have ever had, where you think you are awake but you are actually still dreaming? If you can't answer that, then you can't answer that. But try and answer the first part of how you think about the top still spinning and how you think it relates to Dom. Do you think he's still dreaming? Was Mal right? Things like that. So I'm looking forward to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you.